Hello. Thank y'all for coming back. Yes, I'm early. I hope you guys don't mind. Let's go ahead and knock this video out, okay? Because, baby, I got to catch up on my shows, okay? I have got to catch up on my shows. All right, hold on. There we go. Boom. All right, so let's get into it. I hope you guys are having a great Thursday. Tomorrow is Friday. Hallelujah, okay? Hallelujah. Ooh, hold on. Hold on. All right, boom, boom. I don't know why my settings keep changing. All right, and I need my banner up as well. There we go. Boom. We cooking with gas now. All right, everything said in the video is alleged and in my opinion and is used for fair use and entertainment. Okay, let's jump on in. All right, I see 96 of you guys watching. Please don't forget to tap on that like button. All right, to support the video. Say, real, I'm on a roll. Yeah, baby, we on a roll. We are on a roll, honey. Let's get into it. All right, so you guys see what's in my description where Martel Holt is called a liar about Arionne and about him proposing to Arionne in an effort to get her on the show. All right, he's been trying to get her on the show. Y'all remember last season he was saying, hey, you know, Martel, if Carlos and Kingdom Brand Productions doesn't show my real life, then I ain't filming. He tried that. That shit didn't work because he knew he needed the money. And Kingdom Reigns and OWN and Carlos King called his damn bluff. And here we are. His ass is on the show and Arionne is not. Now, he is mentioning her quite a bit in an effort to try to trigger Carlos and him saying, okay, you keep talking about this girl, bring her on the show. But I don't, and let me tell you why I don't feel like she will be on the show. If she does, I'll be surprised. I remember Carlos saying he was not bringing her on the show because, one, she's too fucking disrespectful. Two, I don't think that she would be on the show because the cast don't trust her because she knows too much of their lives. And they don't know if Arionne will ever screw out things that she's not supposed to talk about on the show because she don't give a fuck. She don't like Tasha. She don't like Marceau. She does not like the rest of the cast because she knows their business and she feels that they've said some things about them and she's waiting for the opportunity to get ready to blast them. All right. So let's go ahead and get into some things. Now, I found a clip where Carlos was acting very nonchalant about something. Shout out to Claudia Jordan and shout out to Dustin Ross for kind of trying to hold Carlos accountable in this situation. But Carlos sounded like he was trying to lie a little bit for Martel, and I didn't like that. Y'all know that Martel is very near and dear to Carlos King's heart. But when it comes to Martel, and in his lies, I think Carlos be knowing that he be lying, just like he be knowing that Martel was guilty for the whole revenge piece situation, but he sat on it. He sat there and watched Melody cry about it at his podcast, only using her to sell them tickets, okay? And once he got out of her what he needed from her, then he kind of disposed of her and still allowed Martel to be in her space and still was trying to push the two of them filming. Why? Because he knew that his best ratings were with Martel and Melody in scenes. All right, let's go ahead and share with you guys this scene that I found here where Carlos, Dustin Ross, and Claudia Jordan, they're mentioning if Martel is engaged because there are rumors running around or around the internet saying that that Martel has proposed to Arionne, which I think is a lie. I think it's a lie. I don't think he's going to ever marry Arionne. If he was going to do it, I think 7 years ago he would have done it. He's been messing with his girl for so long. She's already spit out a child. She's been pregnant 3 times by him. And he's still not stepped up and done that. It didn't take him that long when he proposed to Melody. Hell, he proposed to Melody the night of her graduation in college. So if you knew then that you wanted to get married, and it sounds like you are the type of person who make very rash decisions without thinking, okay, yeah, you didn't wait till Melody went out and got a job and did all these things she needed to do. On her graduation night, you got down on one knee. So it shows that you like to move very fast. So why not in this situation with Arionne when she's shown you that she's loyal by keeping your secrets, by committing crimes with you? Out of her own mouth, she says that if people would have known the things that you and Martel would have been involved in or that were involved in, that you guys probably could have gone to jail for, they would be surprised. So she's stuck by him. She's kept his secrets. She's told people that he has not put his hands on her. When we found out later on, after she told Original Straight No Chaser that he did, he slapped her. But then you helped him debunk these lies, or the truth rather, when it came out that he did these things to Melody with the revenge P and putting hands on her as well. So let's get into this and watch Carlos once again. I got to keep pointing out Carlos because Carlos is the common denominator in this bullshit with Martel. Again, I don't know what the hell Martel has on Carlos, but y'all pay attention to this. I guess shout out to Carlos because this is what we're watching. So here, Claudia questions if Martel Holt is engaged. Watch Carlos try to clear it up, and Dustin knows that it's bullshit. He don't want no parts of it. So I respect him on that. Let's get into what's said.
I'll get engaged.
Yeah.
He said my fiance in that scene. We didn't see an engagement, did we? And then he didn't want to move her in the house with him. Like, he's like, I'm going to move her in, but not until we get married. Your boy is all over the place. He is a narcissist. He's a liar, in my opinion. That's a toxic. Would you
like to add anything to that?
I don't have to. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's literally, it's a thing like, that would be like Claudia saying like, oh, okay, tomorrow is, Tuesday type shit. Ain't nothing for me to say because we all know tomorrow is Tuesday. So like,
I mean, was he doing it for our sake? I was like, wait, now you claiming her?
I haven't seen any engagement photos. I think it's one of those things where that's just a name this is honestly my opinion. I think it's a name you throw around nowadays. I think a lot of people say. Yeah, there's a lot of people who use that.
Carlos Lamone.
That means y'all gonna get married.
Yes, no, I'm not. No. I agree with you, Dustin. What I'm saying, no. Let me clear what I'm saying. When people throw around the word fiance, I agree with Dustin that they're saying that because they want to get married. I was just saying that it doesn't mean they have an official engagement. That's what I was saying.
I don't think
it's good though. Who in the hell will call somebody a fiance you ain't proposed to?
He don't want to get married.
Boom.
And also, when did Martel get engaged?
Yeah.
He said my fiance in that scene. We didn't see an engagement, did we?
He playing,
and then he didn't want to move her in the house with him. Like he's
Martel is playing in the camera's face. Martel is playing in the audience's face. Martel is trying to manipulate the audience and how these scenes are being depicted and are shown in terms of making people believe that he's really about that life with Arionne, and he's really not. He's trying to still make Melody jealous. He's trying to put a narrative out there that he's really in love with Arionne when we know that that's further from the truth. Because if you were, you wouldn't give a fuck about what Melody is doing. You wouldn't still be harassing her. You wouldn't still be on demon time and worried about who she's with, who her boyfriend is. If you are in love with Arionne and you've moved on to be with her and you're fixated on her and you're trying to be with her, why are you still in and out of court filing motions after Melody, worried about if she's with Jason or anybody else? It's total bullshit. And anytime somebody asks Martel, is he in love with Arionne? Does he want to marry Arionne? Here he comes with it takes him 40 days and 40 nights to say yes or no. He has this stupid look on his face, and you can't get a fast yes, and you damn sure can't get a slow no. He just sits there and looks stupid. Well, I ain't ready yet. I just need her to be the woman I need her to be, What about you be the woman you need to be? Heavy on the woman. Because you do have female tendencies, Martel. You do. You really do. And the way they say you twirling down there in the club, down there in the Blue Oyster Bar, allegedly, maybe hypothetically. We already talked about it. Down there with Sheree Whitfield's manager. He's broke wrist. Okay. He is. But you don't like gay people, Martel. You had a problem with Marcus, Melody's brother. But you're down there in Sheree Whitfield's manager's face, who is gay. You didn't have a problem with him. You were sniggling and laughing and putting your hand on his shoulder when you were laughing and talking to him. You love Carlos. We all know Carlos is openly gay male. You just have a problem with certain people who don't kiss your ass and do what you want them to do, like Marcus. But what is it that Marcus was saying? Don't make him tell something that he's been holding on about you, because that will shut you up. He said, if you say one more thing about him, Martel, that he's going to expose you and you shut the fuck up. Why is that? Y'all remember that, don't you? Y'all remember that, don't you? where Marcus told Martel when he was writing on that dry eraser board, and he put up on one side all the things that Marcus accomplished, and on the other side all the things that Martel accomplished, and Martel shit was up here, and Marcus stuff was all the way down here. How he's a teacher, I went to college, and Martel ain't did half the shit that Marcus did, because he was trying to, rectify how he is, the kid's uncle, and how he is more qualified and capable of being in the kid's life versus Martel, who ain't really doing shit with his life, but sitting on a show thinking he's a fucking star. But whatever it was that Marcus, Melody's brother, said that he knew about Martel, and that he was going to put it out there if Martel mentioned his name again and came for him one more time, Martel left Marcus the fuck alone. And when he did see him at the little business, what was it? The thing that Tasha and them had, the business expo, the first thing he did when he saw Marcus was go up to Marcus and shake his hand to try to clean that shit up. Because whatever Marcus was getting ready to expose with Martel, he didn't want it out there. Fast forward 2-3 years later, where Tasha comes out and says that it's all over Huntsville and the surrounding areas that Martel like boys. I'm sorry if I stepped on your corns and your bunions. I'm sorry if I did that. We stepping on toes today. Because I'm so sick of Martel playing in the audience face on the bullshit, trying to stay relevant on lies and narratives and fake bullshit. You ain't a bit more gonna marry Arionne than I'm going to be the next fucking pope. And we all know I don't want to do that. I shall not give up my freaky side to be a fucking pope. But let's continue, shall we?
But not until we get married. Your boy is all over the place. He is a narcissist. He's a liar, in my opinion.
Look at Carlos.
That's a toxic.
Would you like to add anything to that?
I don't have to. You know what I'm saying? Like it's literally, it's a thing. Like
Carlos always do that stupid nervous laugh when he's trying to hide something, or when he's trying to play coy with the audience. He don't want you to know that he really is feeling fucked up inside because you calling his boy out. So he always do that stupid laugh and rear back like he's just really thinking something that's so funny, when really he's kind of pissed off that they're getting in his ass about Martel. He don't like it. I showed y'all the other clip the other day about how he was looking when they was reading Martel's ass down and checking Carlos about how he don't check Martel. Now he's sitting back and allowing Martel to be on this show yet another season. No fucking storyline, no business. Like, what is your whole meaning of being on this fucking show, Martel? You bring nothing. You bring nothing. You brought nothing last season and the season before that. You were still trying to follow Melody around. You were still trying to indirectly use Melody as your storyline. So now that she's off the show this season, here you are with these fake ass narratives still trying to remain relevant, and ain't nobody buying that shit.
that would be like Claudia saying like, oh, okay, tomorrow is, Tuesday type shit. Ain't nothing for me to say because we all know tomorrow is Tuesday. So like,
I mean, was he doing it for our sake? I was like, wait, now you claiming her?
I haven't seen any engagement photos. I think it's one of those things where that's just a name this is honestly my opinion. I think it's a name you throw around nowadays. I think a lot of people say, yeah, there's a lot of people who use that.
Carlos Lamone.
That means y'all gonna get married.
Yeah, no, I'm not. No. I agree with you, Dustin. What I'm saying, no. Let me clear what I'm saying. When people throw around the word fiance, I agree with Dustin that they're saying that because they want to get married. I was just saying that it doesn't mean they have an official engagement. That's what I was saying.
I don't think
it's good though. Who in the hell will call somebody a fiance you ain't proposed to?
He don't want to get married.
Boom. Okay. Carlos, stop with the lies. I wouldn't even allow my husband to call me his fiance until he officially proposed to me. We're not going to throw that word around. I'm going to need you to step up like a real man and really propose and put a ring on it. Then you can introduce me as such. But we're not going to run around here playing with the word fiance and wife and all that if you've not stepped up to the punch. Now, if we just dating and kicking in and whatnot, I'm your girlfriend, I'm your woman, I'm your girl, but we're not about to bump that thing up to fiance and ain't no ring on upon my finger up over here. We don't play with those words like that. Just like you don't run around here calling yourself no fucking wife just because you're doing wifely things. And we got a lot of women out here doing wifely things and you ain't no wife. Okay, you better watch that. I done told you. Because that man, if that man dropped unalive today, you done washed all them dirty drawers and dishes for Nathan. Okay, period. Let's move along. Because we're going to show some clips to corroborate this bullshit that Martel is doing, playing in the audience face on this shit with Arionne, trying to get her on the show for a check. He pimping the fuck out of her. And I said it. He is pimping her with the cameras. He is pimping her with the cameras. And Carlos is allowing it so that Martel can make a bag. Because remember, he wasn't really getting those scenes. And I feel like Carlos may have had a conversation with the Scott boys to let them know, hey, I need y'all to film with Martel. I know y'all ain't fucking with him. I know he did these things, but I need y'all to film with him. Because he probably went to Carlos like, look, I need some scenes. Marcel and them ain't trying to fuck with me and film with me. So what am I going to do? So he's going to ride that Arionne train until he can't do it no more. But what I don't think is, I don't think Carlos is going to bend or break as related to Arionne being on the show. Now, he let Martel holler Arionne until the damn show go off. And I would be very surprised if they brought her on this show. That would really shock me. Let's get into this scene right here. Pay very close attention how, again, Martel is playing in everyone's face with this Arionne bullshit. Okay, let's go.
You gonna stage it? You gonna stage it or
no? I'm moving Ariane the kids in. So
do what?
Even Chris is like,
what you mean moving Ariane them in? Y'all moving in?
No, we can't live together until we at least married, So
you starting all the way over?
Yeah. What?
That's a big step, my brother.
Even Chris know it's bullshit. Martel is trying to sell this to the audience, but even Chris is like, this is some bullshit. But he playing along for the camera's sake because he know Martel needs some money. He know Martel need a storyline. So Chris is like, you know what? Because you know some of my shit too, and I don't want you to be mad with me and mess around and screw out some of my damn secrets. Let me just play along just for the sake of. Because we all know how Martel is.
Rocking for a long time. She has my child. That's my girl. So, I'm hoping for the best. Regardless of what that best is, I'm hoping.
Why you can't look him straight in the eyes when you saying it? Why you got to keep looking around? Your eyes are dancing all over the room when you say this. A man with conviction and know that a woman is his and he's claiming her and he's serious about her, he gonna say that shit with his chest. He ain't got to be looking at the wall. He ain't got to look at the ceiling. He ain't got to look down at his shoes. He gonna look you dead in your eye and tell you, that's my woman. I fucks with her like that. I'm gonna make her my wife. She'll have my child. Yeah, I'm gonna move her up in this house and we're gonna go ahead and do this marriage thing. Because when you know, you just know. Martel is playing with fucking cameras. Let's go.
If you're gonna move her in your house, but if y'all don't get married, then what?
That's my girl.
You're acting like Ken.
He said, if y'all don't get married, you done moved up in this house. And what if y'all don't wind up getting married and things don't work out? Then what? His only answer is, oh, that's my girl. Now, you ain't claimed her no other time. I got a problem with that. So the only time you claim Arionne is this season. The only time you came out in public with her was to get back at Melody for going forward with the Revenge P charges. Y'all remember that? When Arionne was dressed like Celie from The Color Purple with that damn mixed match hat on, with them same beige shoes on, and Martel had on that fake Fendi jacket at that, what was the little horse thing? That little horse, whatever it was. That event they went to with Nell being there whenever they pulled Nell into their bullshit. When there were pictures that were taken of Arionne and Nell having a conversation, and Nell had to go live and say, I don't know that bitch. Would y'all put me in a picture with her? I don't know her. Martel set that up. Playing in everybody's faces. Let's say faces.
Ken now. You've been hanging around Ken too long.
Bro.
You're about to
Even Chris knows bullshit. All right. I'm gonna play y'all another clip. I probably have to dig up that clip with Marcus. Because that was very telling. I feel like Marcus as a gay male was holding on to a secret for Martel for the sake of and for his loyalty for Melody. Because Melody is his sister. I feel like Melody knew some stuff as well because she also made some remarks in terms of saying that Martel was soft or maybe sweet. And she kind of referenced him as being a broke wrist boy, so to speak. Okay. She did. She said he didn't please her. She referenced him as being this soft ass ninja. And then when Marcus said what he said, and then Tasha came out and said, like, everybody can't be lying about you, sir. Like, is that why you stay in the gym and do the things that you do and you so fucking homophobic? Because you're not ready to accept some things maybe about you? Allegedly, maybe hypothetically. Okay, I ain't saying you are. I'm just saying. You know, I mean, if it's raining outside, if you hear something tapping on the window, it might be rain. I'm just saying. Let's go ahead and play this. All right, because right here, Tasha K is trying to get Martel. Let's go ahead and share. We ain't gonna hold y'all longer. All right. I still might dig up the video with Marcus because now I feel like I need to hear it again. Okay. So let's get into it. Yeah, he ain't about to play in my face. So y'all know I don't like that. Don't never play in this area. All right, so let's go ahead and get into this scene. Y'all remember the interview that Martel did with Tasha K. We're gonna only play a couple snippets because I went through, did my due diligence to fly through to figure out which points I need to listen to show you guys. So we're not gonna listen to the whole thing, but I do know the points that we need to stop at. So let's get into it. I need closed caption because I want y'all to hear and or see. Okay. I need to speed up just slightly. Give me a second. All right. Got my settings. All right, so right here in this particular scene, Tasha K is going to say to Martel, so you've been kicking with Arionne for like 7 years or so now. Like, you going to go ahead and make an honest woman out of her? Like, what's going on? Da, da, da. So she's asking Martel, what's up, Arionne? Like, you've been kicking with this girl. I mean, you ain't with Melanie no more. What's up? Okay, let's get into it. Shout out to Tasha.
How you a wife? And you taking up for Martel? I'm like, I'm not taking up for him. But here's the thing. I'm a wife. 7 years of an alleged affair. Not alleged affair. I'm so used to saying allegedly now. Shit.
No. Alleged affair, 7 years.
Affair, 7 years. Come on. As a wife, I don't come off my throne to address no bitch. And, you know, me and Ariane, we had our moment. We had our conversation. Yeah. It went super viral. She got a chance to finally speak her truth. And
I was happy for that moment, too. And I appreciate you giving her that opportunity.
Yeah. Why not?
Why not?
Y'all been talking about it for years on the show.
We talked
Love
about
and Marriage Huntsville. What season are y'all on?
Since day one.
What season are y'all on?
I think it's 5.
Damn. That's a long time.
Yep. Talked about it ever since the beginning. I tell you, she need to be on the show getting a check.
Yes.
We need to pay her back pay.
She get a part of yours.
Oh, yeah.
This has been his plan all along. Was to pimp her out to get a check. Remember, I told you guys there was an offer made to own in Kingdom Reign Entertainment for Arionne to come on Love and Marriage Huntsville, but Martel was asking for $1 million. They said, fuck out of here. We're not paying you $1 million when she done sat on Tasha K and told her entire life. We're not going to pay to hear that shit again. She don't have nothing else going on, and bitch, neither do you. You can sit up there with that wine, turn around there with that fake ass chain on there if you want to. You don't even have the wine no more. Martel, you are smoke and mirrors, and so is Arionne. A dirty mirror at that. I don't give a fuck how much you spray some window cleaner up on her. Trash. And so are you, Martel. You are trying to get Arionne on the show with the premise of getting a check. You just said it right here. You didn't want to marry her, but the only way that you can do so is to marry her. So are you going to bite the bullet and just do it and then get an annulment just to get a good season and some coins? Because you don't love her. You don't love her. You still love Melody. Your heart is still with Melody. And Arionne knows that. But what else is she going to do? Because you don't want her to work. You won't get her a car. Every single bill that she has, you pay it. You don't give her the money. So it's like she's at your will. And that's how you want her. And that's how you wanted Melody to be. But she was too fucking headstrong for you. So you had to find another loser that was on your level because Melody was here and you were here. Let's continue though. I'm looking for this. I take care of it. Most
definitely.
You were supposed to.
Forever and ever.
Okay. Now, I told you, I don't want this conversation between us to be you on the defense because we see enough of that on the show to the point where people are just like, how long is this redundant, just kind of Groundhog Day relationship is going to go, situationship is going to go on between you and Melody?
Yeah, it's very unfortunate, man. And it's like, I mean, honestly, I'll be real. I think the reason it's being drugged out so long is because Melody, she's lacking a storyline.
All she gotta do is get a man to confront you on the show.
You know
that.
She told me she had a man. She's been telling me she had a man for the past couple of years.
She's been going on vacation with somebody.
So you know what?
Because if it was with girls, they would just post.
So my thing is,
what's up?
You go on the internet, you always see women somewhere posting. She begin flown out. That ain't too much to brag on these days. You need to have your. You go and can brag when you got your a man, when you got him. You know, ain't somebody getting flown out, getting fucked.
Oh,
and that's it.
Yeah, because here's my thing. I'm not getting flown out with nobody, and I say this: married now, especially at the age that I'm at, and Melody's not too far off in age with me. And you got children and everything. You've already been married. Now it's not about I'm posting up for the gram, but I'm not posting. I'm not going on vacation just to post pictures alone if I can't.
Yeah, right. You can't show your man.
Yeah.
You can't show your girl. Yeah.
Like, what are we doing here? You know, so what you gonna let paparazzi catch it? Because it's only a matter of time. But listen, kudos to Melody. This podcast is really not about her because what I told you, Martel, you have been a villain.
Let's stop. All right, so now, next one is, let's get to the one where Martel is asked, because I ain't watching this whole shit. I don't need it. I just want to prove a point. Martel full of shit. He know he ain't about to almost marry Arionne. He know that shit. He's saying whatever he needs to say in order to get this girl on the show to get a check. And she know it as well. She already said Martel is for the streets. I played that for y'all the other day. She said Martel is for the streets. And when Tasha K asked her, do you think that you and Martel will ever get married? She said, no, she don't want to marry Martel. And I think she knows because the type of person that he is. Martel ain't going to be faithful to her. The same shit Melody went through, Arionne going to go through worse. All right, so let me play. Give me a second. Let me get to the point. Thank y'all for being patient. Because, baby. All right, I'm going to start it here.
They'll put their hands on me, but nah. No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Nothing we should know about. No exclusive.
Let me think. No. Mm-mm.
Okay. All right. So I guess we're going to wrap this up. Okay. We got enough content here. You know, they've seen the clips and stuff, you know, to kind of add more context, you know.
Yeah.
Melody is not perfect. I didn't expect her to be perfect. I know you're not perfect. I don't expect you to be perfect.
Yeah.
But there are 4 children between the two of you.
That's right.
They have a sibling. That makes 5.
Right.
And, you know, could we possibly see on the upcoming season or a season to come peace between y'all and maybe another couple moving to the forefront, or y'all gonna keep that top spot and just keep fighting and going at it? And
moving forward, I won't be fighting with Melody because like right now I'm not filming right now because I'm like we got to move forward. You know what I'm saying? And I'm hoping that that's what everybody else want to do too. You know, because I'm tired of Melody creating me fucking going to jail. Us going to court, her trying to get the kids. Like, why would you want to take your kids away from an active good father? You know, why? You know what I'm saying? Stop trying to create storylines. So it's for me, I just won't own Carlos to almost be on my side on this shit. You know what I'm saying? Because that's serious. This real life. You know, outside of those cameras, when those cameras go, when them people go back to New York, when they go back to LA, when they go back to Texas, our lives are still here with these kids. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. When they go cash them checks, we still here, you know?
Yeah.
And that's the sad part about it. Cause you know, we on all these reality shows, it's like sometimes, you know, everybody wants to see the drama, but that shit real though, you know? That shit be real. I mean, especially when the unfortunate part is people be creating shit. Even though that's still real when they create it, it turns into a real situation. You know, like my fucking situation right now is real. Me going to jail for a fucking text message. Like everything that I showed you, she could have went to jail for everything that you've got seen for hitting me. She could have gone to jail. She could have gone to jail, you know? But do I want the mother of my children to go to jail? No. How would her mom feel? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like how my mom felt. My mom is hurt. My family, my uncles, everybody like, damn, my nephew, you know, my son, like.
Martel, that was the second time you did that shit though. The first time she let you slide. So had she let you slide the second time, you'd have did that shit again. She let you slide the first time you threatened to reveal some pornographic, we'll say it that way, shit about her. She let that shit slide and you turned around and did it again. And you said that shit with your chest and you pulled Arionne in on that shit. And even Arionne saw it and Arionne said she showed somebody else. So you just won't stopping. And several of the cast members saw it. So you kept just doing stuff. So she had to take those initiatives because you were not stopping. What kind of man are you to take a personal, private moment between you and your wife and secretly record her and hold that over her head because you feel away? Yeah, I would have filed some charges on your ass too. The first time you did that shit, you wouldn't have got a second time. So to say that because she hit you and you didn't file charges on her, but then she chooses to go and file on you because you threatened her with revenge P, it is what it is. You just chose not to do it. She chose to. That's just how I look at it. You can't control how she chooses to move when you chose not to file for her. Great for you that you had some respect for her as the mother of your children, to not go and file on her for going upside your head for stealing her money, because that's why she was snapping off on your ass. You stole $17,000 and took some of that money and bought your side bitch, a car. So I'd have popped off on your ass too. You damn right. Let's continue.
Not the dude to go to jail. You know what I'm saying? And that's just so unfortunate. But again, I shouldn't have did it apparently. But again, you have to have something in your heart that's not right to want to send a person like that to jail. Because so
you can do whatever you want to do to this person, and they just never file charges. They just never go to the police station. They just allow you to just keep doing shit, keep tapping her phone, keep coming by her house, keep making threats, keep allowing Arionne to say and do and everything else that's been going on for the past 6 years. She should just never do nothing because you're Martel Holt, the father of her children. Do y'all hear this shit? Typical narc answers. Let's
could have sent her to jail on all this shit.
That could affect you too. I mean, if you wanted to return back to being a teacher or working with children and
you
stuff.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that could really.
Like, why are you trying to destroy me? I wouldn't do that to her. I didn't do it to her.
Is there active child support order between you and her? Y'all got child support issues? Everything? You want child support?
No.
That says a lot.
Yeah, no, I'm not on child support. She's not, nobody on child support.
That says a lot.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, even if I got full custody, that's
fair use.
Still wouldn't get child support. I mean, what am I get $2,000 anyway? What the fuck is that? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
$2,000. I think that's where it is. Like Alabama, you know.
So had Melody put Martel on child support, he would have to pay $2,000 a month because according to what he's saying, that is the amount that you know they make them pay in Alabama, which I think is fucked up because child support should be based on your income. So if you're making a certain amount that you only just kick out $2,000 and you got 4 kids, so I would think that Melody would need more than $2,000 a month for 4 children. I'm just saying, Martel.
Yeah.
The system is kind of effed up, if you will. Let's continue.
Yeah, ain't no child support. Ain't never been no child support.
So what can we expect from Martel over the next, like, let's say 5-year goal?
Want to save $100 on junker?
Alabama court system is effed up. I'm sorry. Let's continue though.
5-year goal.
Yeah.
So I'm turning up in real estate, you know. So like even like with the wine.
Very good stuff, by the way. Like I said, I do want the winos to get it. I know.
Oh no, the wine is really good.
It's really good. It's very good. You're actually leaving both of these with me.
100%. Yeah. 100%. But I'll be real.
Okay.
That's not me. Because I'm not a drinker. You know, I'm not a smoker.
So what kind of person starts a business and you don't really have your whole heart into it? Martel, you say you're not a drinker. You're not a drinker. So why would you create a wine business? Like what for? You don't know anything about it. You're not a drink. So how are you promoting something that you don't even partake in? That's probably why it didn't work out. Okay. For the same reason that you put a book out and you can't even pass an open book test. Like, does that make sense? That was children, mind you. You put out a book and you can't even pass an open book test. Okay. You put out a calendar with you laying in a tub, and half the time it don't look like you wash your ass. Like, I have a problem with that. I keep saying that.
I don't do heels. I don't. I've never done any of that type stuff. So you know, being on the show, I feel women love wine and stuff like that. But for me.
So you did it in an effort to be able to get closer to women and to be in women's face to say, hey, I got a wine line. Hey, come, and then get their number. Is that what it's for? Is that what that was for? Because he used that same stupid ass line. What was it? Something whatever percent. Okay, never too wet, never too dry. Every time you ask him about that stupid ass wine, he said the same bullshit. Which further lets me know you didn't educate yourself on this wine. Well, we picked it from the vineyards of California. I was scrolling through the vineyards of California, and we picked these grapes, and I was like, boy, shut up. You white labeled that wine. You ain't walked through nobody's damn vineyard and them funky ass skunk loafers picking no damn grapes, Martel. You don't pick shit but fights. So stop it.
Me, in terms of certain things that I love to do, is real estate.
Okay.
So
can you see yourself? Finally having like a real estate TV show? I can see you doing it.
I mean,
it's a lot less peaceful. You won't go to jail.
I'm mad Tasha K blowing his head up. I mean, again, the nigga can't pass the open book test. So how the hell he gonna be on an HTV show or GT, whatever she just said? Now I'm getting irritated. How you pumping his head up to do all these things and the nigga can't even pass an open book test? Do you know who's sitting across from you, Tasha? Or did you forget?
If God blesses me that way, I'm cool with it. But that's nothing I'm gonna strive for in terms of a TV show. You know, I ain't gonna lie. I've always liked behind the scenes.
Don't we know?
Never loved being the person like out front, you know?
Yeah.
So when I was with Melody, that was a perfect kind of setup Melody and I had. You know, she loved to be out front. I loved to be in the back, you know?
Well, why you stand up there every time she had to do a speech? Why you didn't sit your ass down like everybody else? You had to stand up there and try to soak up that clout to make everybody think that Melody didn't do it all on her own. Because the whole time that you were with Melody, and from what was presented on the show, is that you were this boss and that you were over everything. You started all the businesses. Fast forward to her leaving and divorcing your ass. You ain't got no builder's license. You still ain't passed no builder's license test. You done went out here and started another business that you're not supposed to be even working on anything real estate because you don't have a license to do so. You know nothing about business, and any businesses that you've had since then have failed. And that's a fact, Jack. That's a whole fact. So I'm
just gonna be hitting real estate really hard, you know?
Okay.
That's it. Trying to we'll be investing in many doors. So
and scamming people, because then you have to go to court for taking these older people money when you're supposed to be doing renovations on their home and you did half of the renovation and ran off with their money and they had to go sue you in court, and then you ran and filed for bankruptcy. Same shit Destiny did to LeBaric. Now I see why y'all hang together. Destiny owed $20K to LeBaric. She's supposed to be going to court and paying, and she ran and filed for bankruptcy so she wouldn't have to do it. You went and did the same thing to avoid paying the people that you fraudulently took their money to do a job. Yeah, you had sheetrock and shit all out there in the yard. I remember because I covered it. For $40-something thousand that you ran off with, Martel. You're not even supposed to be doing real estate. Just like the house that you moved Arionne in is supposed to be your investment property that you use unclean liens from Belinda. Y'all remember that? We talked about that. This nigga just out here scamming and doing shit just to get by. And Arionne is his next scam to get her on Love and Marriage Huntsville for a fucking check. So just like you use this investment property with those fake ass liens to get on this damn house, to get this house built, only for you to build a shit and it cannot pass code, so you can't rent nor can you sell the house because it's not up to code. So now you got to move your flunky up in there. You're probably getting some Section 8 money for her being in there with her son. We probably know how that's working out for you, because she done got put out everywhere else, allegedly. We hear that she's ever stayed because you over there fighting on her, allegedly. And so rent ain't being paid because she still can't keep her boutique up, and that's only $30-something a month. That keeps getting shut down because she ain't got the money. Because when you get mad, you won't give her no money. You won't let her get no job.
Work, money, and invest. That's it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not finna be all over the place when it comes to trying to sell shit online and all that kind of stuff. I'm not gonna do that. Shots fired.
Now you're talking about Melody selling stuff online. Well, maybe you should sell something online, because what is working for her, she's taking care of your children with whatever she's selling online. So now you're gonna sit in an interview and throw shots at the mother of your child, who you just said, I would never send her to jail because I have this much respect for her. But then you sit up and talk about how she chooses to make money to take care of your kids who you don't pay child support for. Really?
No. Everybody's selling shit on every time somebody says something, they selling shit online. You know what I'm saying?
Martel, we know Melody got a bunch of products and shit.
She do?
She do.
Only thing I knew she had is, I know Marcel talked about it.
You know what she had because you went to court and tried to get it. Remember, you wanted a certain percentage of the sugar mama line. Remember that, Martel? When you also asked for spousal support and child support, and the judge said, get the fuck out of here. No. You forgot that, Martel? You absolutely know what businesses she has because you petitioned the courts for a certain percentage of those businesses.
T-shirts, and then
she got like some, I think, skincare or hair care.
Oh, okay, yeah. Because she switched that shit from Embrace Beauty, what I invested in. She's just switched the name over to whatever it is now. But yeah, I mean,
she switched it from Embrace Beauty to whatever she has it now. You know what it is now because you asked the courts for money for it. So because you came up with a name, I'm pretty sure you might have came up with the name Embrace. But you ain't embraced that knowledge to kick that business off and get it up and running like the ones that she got going now, because where your business is at. You don't even have an investor for the incest wine. That's why the wine ain't out no more. Go on his website. You can't purchase it. He don't have an investor. He don't have a distributor. And that's another fact. We're talking about somebody up here throwing shots at people who don't have their own shit together. Again, that's the mother of your children who has to go out here and get multiple jobs because their father can't even feed them when it's their week to go to stay at their house. Their mother who has to sell t-shirts and soap and tights. God said go hoodies so your kids can have school clothes, shoes, a roof over their head, extracurricular activities because you don't pay child support.
That's cool though. You know, people, do your thing. I'm just talking to me. I don't want to waste money anymore. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you want to do what you know, what makes money.
That's it. And something that I love doing, that I'm comfortable doing, that I have a lot of knowledge of, and I'm not doing it for nobody else but me.
So right now, one woman in your life. Ain't nobody gonna hit my email.
Listen to this bullshit right here.
Talking about, I just saw Martel 2 weeks ago. He could answer, God damn. I mean, you're not married, so I mean, it is what it is. Like,
I don't know what people go do and say. People will make up any damn thing these days. They will make up anything.
But for now, it's you and Arionne. And that's your woman. Ladies and gentlemen, Martel Ho.
So this is not the same person that we just heard that Chris Fletcher was just talking to. Because you just sat there and told Chris Fletcher, that's my woman, that's my woman. Oh, you ask him about Arionne now, she's my woman. Tasha K asked you and you mush mouth. Let's back it up. This nigga can't acknowledge Arionne. You know why? Because he still thought there was some hope between him and Melody. See, he didn't want to close that door and jump out there and say that shit just in case he felt like Melody would say, okay, you know what, Martel, this shit been going on long enough. Come on back home. I miss you. He was still holding on to hope that Melody was going to take his ass back. So he didn't want to acknowledge Arionne. Y'all see the game Martel playing? So now that she done took you to court and she stood 10 toes down on the fact that you tried to put out revenge P on her, and she told him, yeah, she took that warrant out on your ass. See, you thought she was going to drop those charges and you and her were going to get back together and be fine, but she stood 10 toes down and held you accountable. So now you all on Love and Marriage Huntsville, Arionne. You probably say her name in your sleep. But we know it's all smoke and mirrors. Let's play it again. Because he playing in our face. He does not want to marry this girl because she don't got shit to offer. How do you go from a boss like Melody Cherie, beautiful, that has everything going for her, smart, she's a great businesswoman, she's a great mother, all the things Arionne is not. That's why she's so fixated on Melody, because she look at her and she knows she don't compare, and she can't turn your head her way because your head's still looking at Melody. She knows. The same stupid ass bitch that was sitting in the passenger seat at the courthouse while you hollering out the window, yelling at your ex-wife with your woman sitting in the seat. If I was your woman, let me tell you how that shit would have went down. Let me tell you. Let me let y'all know right quick. If I was your woman and we had to go to court for your ex, and we got in the parking lot and we got ready to leave, and you saw your ex and you spin the block and went back around to say something to her, and you yelling out the window on that type of shit, in the back of your head. You know why? Because that's fucking disrespectful to me as your now woman to go back and forth with somebody that you supposed to already close the door to. And you have that much passion in your voice about somebody you say you don't care about no more. So the audacity for you to sit there, fix your face, fix your hair. Why do you care what her face looked like? Why do you care what she had? You described to a T what Melody had on in front of Arionne. And she's so stupid and slow. That's her favorite word. You're slow. No, bitch, you're slow. Because if he can describe what she had on from head to toe, that means he ain't even looking at you. I'd have slapped the shit out of him, allegedly. Don't ding me, YouTube. Your face be still frying to this day. You wouldn't have to shave no more. You wouldn't have no hair on your face. I'd slap you just that hard. You wouldn't need no Gillette razors, bitch, because you got it. Don't fucking disrespect me. That's what I would let you know. But Arionne can't do that because she done been slapped before. So a bitch know to sit back in her seat and let you further disrespect her. We know what happens. We saw her face swole. We heard when she told Original Straight No Chaser that you slapped her. Why is that? Because she was talking out of turn? because you was talking too much about Melody and she was tired of hearing that shit. Not no real woman ain't gonna sit up and let you talk about your ex all damn day. Hell, I don't even want to hear that shit 2 seconds. I'm just saying. This girl watching your kids while you out with other women, she got to still sit up and listen to you. Melody. The fuck out of here. All right, let's continue though. I got to play this one more time.
But yeah, I mean, that's cool though. You know, people, do your thing. I'm just talking about me. I don't want to waste money anymore. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you want to do what you know, what makes money.
That's it. And something that I love doing, that I'm comfortable doing, that I have a lot of knowledge of, and I'm not doing it for nobody else but me,
So right now, one woman in your life. Ain't nobody gonna hit my email talking about, I just saw Martel 2 weeks ago. He could dance like, God damn. I mean, you're not married, so I mean, it is what it is. Like,
I don't know what people go do and say. People will make up any damn thing these days. They will make up anything.
But for now, it's you and Arionne, and that's your woman. Ladies and gentlemen, Martel Love marriage, Huntsville. I ain't gonna do this with you. I swear, if me and you was in a relationship, I'm telling you, I would lose the arguments every time because I could tell you just probably make the women feel very. Let me just shut the fuck up.
Arionne must feel very stupid. Like I would feel very stupid if I was Arionne. This man just sat here and did not acknowledge you, which further shows how he really feels. But he needs Arionne because she's a babysitter. We know she cooks for him because he just asked her in the video in their live just now, what did you cook in the live the other day? What you cook? So she cooks for him. She probably washes clothes. She watches his kids. She does all these things for him. Okay, probably run errands and all that shit. Him clean up his house, all the things like a wife does. Okay, because that's why he keeps saying I want to be married again, but he don't want to be married to her. He need a woman with the caliber of like Melody that can get some shit, up and started. Because Martel is not that smart. So he needs a smart woman on the level of Melody in order to get some shit popping. Arionne don't got it. He's sending her back to school for nursing. That shit still ain't going nowhere. I promise y'all. But the fact that you just did not sit here and say that Arionne is your woman, mind you, he was out with Sheree, and we knew that shit was fake. You all in New York with Sheree. You arm in arm with Sheree. Arionne was losing her shit behind the scenes, posting every 5 seconds about Martel being out with Sheree. He was claiming Sheree, and Arionne was still not being claimed. Do y'all get where I'm going with this? Martel is a master manipulator. All right, so we don't got to watch this no more because I found the video. I found a video of Marcus. I got to play this shit, y'all, because I don't like to talk about stuff and not show it. Okay, I would be remiss if I did not. We're going to show this last piece and then we're going to let you guys go. All right, because baby, listen. Hold up. I found the video. Oh my God. All right. So Marcus has a message for Martel. All right, so let's get back to it. Let me share. Martel is a liar. And Carlos, I blame you. I blame you, Carlos, because you're sitting back letting Martel paint this narrative and play in the audience's face. And this is why people have stopped watching this show, because they see it's fake as hell. And Carlos is allowing Martel to get away with some shit just to be able to be on the show and get a check. That's what's going on here. It's fake as hell. He don't have nothing. Everybody's asking, why is Martel on the show? He don't have a storyline. But let's get into Marcus. Marcus has a message for Martel. All right. Shout out to, who is this? Auntie Q2P. All right, let's go.
What's up, everybody? What's going on? What's going on? Man, oh my God. This is crazy for real. Happy King weekend. It says that what? Monday is a day on, not a day off? Okay. Y'all doing all right on this Saturday night after watching Love and Marriage Huntsville? I'm going to be on here for about 3 minutes.
Wait, no. Let me stop it, guys. I'm sorry. Hold on, because I pulled up another one too. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. No. Let me pull it this way. Because I think I got the one where he warned him that if he better keep his name out of his mouth. Hold up. Because I know I just saved it. Hold on. That's the wrong one. Let me get the right one up here. Because I love to show y'all. So y'all don't be like, she capping. Nah, we ain't capping. I'm about to play it for you. Because he showed warned Martel and Martel shut his mouth. That let me know it's something there. Okay? It's something there. I'm talking about he shut all the way up. And when he saw Marcus, he stuck his hand out like, let's call a truce. Like, don't tell my shit. Come on, shake on it. Okay? He sure did. I'm about to show you right here in a minute what Marcus had to say to Martel. Because he warned his ass. All right, boom. Here you go. All right, boom. Let's get it up. All right. Let's get past this ad first, okay? These ads get on my nerves. All right, so. Okay, so. Shout out to what's happening. Let's share so y'all can see. So y'all can see. We haven't really heard from Marcus in a while either. But of course, he's not on the show anymore, but we really haven't heard from him. But he said Martel ass.
I don't know if you all know it or not, but it's really way past my bedtime. Actually, I get up in about 4 o'clock, so I can go to the gym. But I just did a whole video and put it on the wrong page, so I had to delete it. And so then I started praying. I was like, God, is you telling me not to say what I was going to say? So I got so embarrassed. So now I'm trying to decide, should I say what I want to say anyway?
Hey, hold on, guys.
But I think I'm going to still say it. And I'm going to say it, and I'm going to have fun with it this time. So the situation started with me watching Love and Marriage Huntsville tonight. And my name came up again. And it's come to the point where it's like, I'm tired of hearing my name. Like, why you keep saying my name? Like, dang, say my name, say my name.
Come on, vocals.
Something wrong with you. You keep saying my name. It's like, why? Are you obsessed? I know you have that name, your alter ego, they said is Marcus. I mean, like, what's up with that? But anyway, so the thing to...
Y'all catch that? Y'all catch that? Marcus said that Martel's alter ego is Marcus. What is he saying there? Let's keep going, because he's throwing out a lot of subliminals here.
It was about my sister having people keep the kids. So I guess I kept them for 3 hours while she went to a meeting or something. I don't even remember. Then she came back, we went swimming. So it sounds like the dude has a problem with the kids being around me. So, and then it was said, I don't want all these people influencing my kids. So, you know, I'm sitting here thinking, like, is there something wrong with me that's bad, that's causing a person to not want children or their children to be around me? So let me explain to y'all a couple of things. My oldest sister has 2 kids. One is 15 years younger than me, so he is 38. He's older than the boy that I'm talking about now. He lived with me for a school year. I kept him when he was a baby before I graduated and went to college. My other nephew, which is his brother, is 28, 29, I guess. He lived with me.
Shout out to what's happening.
The oldest one is married with 5 kids. The youngest one has 2 kids, and they're doing very well. So my another sister, Ivy, her kids come stay with me every summer, and it's never been a problem. So it's just interesting to me that this dude has a problem with some kids being around me, like something's wrong with me. And I'm like, no, it's not me, it's you, dude. You the asshole. It's not me, because people that have been around me have all been successful. Turned out to be pretty good. And those kids that have been around me, when they show out, the oldest one, 38, other one is 28, 29, or something like that. When they did something wrong, they got a whooping. One was living with me. I was a teacher in Fulton County. He was in school in Fulton County, threw an airplane at the teacher. I left the school, went to the school, got him, took him home, and whooped his behind. Didn't have no more problems with him and throwing something at a teacher. One thing about me, I don't play with kids at all. I never have, and I never will. When I taught school, you talk to my students, they'll tell you I joked around, and they knew that I cared about them and loved them, but I didn't play. When I say I want them to do something, I wanted them to do it. So what I'm going to do is show a little comparison. You know, I'm a teacher, so I like to do visuals. So I'll put this up here and let you guys see it in just a minute, because I know if I put it this way, it's going to be backwards. So I'm gonna have to flip this thing around. And after I do this, I'm going to bed because I'm normally up at 4 o'clock to go to the gym. But I couldn't even sleep because I just got pissed off. And it's sad that I let an asshole piss me off. Somebody who has nothing going for him, who ain't about nothing. And everybody knows that and can see it. But I'm gonna flip this thing around real quick so you can see. Hopefully I can do it right and you can see what I'm writing.
He's talking about Martel, y'all, okay? For those of you just coming in, this is Marcus. Get ready to read Martel down, and he gonna warn Martel as well. We're getting into it.
So up here, can y'all see my board? No. Okay, it's the wrong way. Okay, right here. So we got Mr. Asshole. He have a BS degree in 2008. I think he was probably in his middle 20s when he finally graduated from school. You got me, the one who I guess is a bad influence. BS in accounting. And just stick with me for a few minutes. I just want to show you something. And people know I don't normally even do this. Let's go with the masters of the ed first, because I don't really boast about anything that I do. I just do it and let my work speak for me. Education specialist.
Come on.
Leadership. And admin. All right, so, right there, that's not even all of it. There's some more I could put up there, but I'll just stop there. So then I was looking, little dude, asshole,
Not little dude.
took real estate courses. I checked Alabama, no license. So basically a failure. Even at that, you've been a failure.
Wow.
Real estate over here since 2005.
Wow.
Broker now. Own business. Licensed.
Come on.
Alabama and Georgia.
Come on.
Okay, so that's the one you don't want to have a bad influence on somebody. All right, let's go a little bit further. Asshole, landscaping company. I think it got started around 2009. Disbanded.
Wow.
Okay, let's go up here. You taught school for 2 years. You could even stick with that. I did it for 27 and retired from it. But you don't want kids to be around me because of influence. Let's go a little bit further. Let's talk about home building business. I don't even know what it's called because I really don't care. Normally, I don't care. Home building business. Disbanded.
Wow.
And it would have been in existence probably if my sister didn't have the darn license to get whatever needed to be done because she was the intelligent one.
Come on.
Running around here talking about what you do and who you are. You can't even pass a simple ass test. Dumbass. All right. So over here, I did say I have a travel. Okay. Yeah. Travel agency. Since 2008. Still in existence. You can't keep a business for 10 years. All right. Let's keep going.
Wow.
Asshole, marriage. Disbanded. You can't even keep a marriage together. Okay, over here. Relationship. 14. Married. 6. At least it's stability. You don't even have stability.
Wow.
All right, let's keep going a little bit further.
Wow.
Criminal. ATM. And I'll say this, where there is fire. Where there is smoke, my bad. I told you I'm sleepy. There is fire. So we can say, oh, with no charges, da.
All right, so y'all know just the other day, I did a whole live where we showed or I talked about Martel being in that ATM situation where he got arrested and was facing 10 years. Marcus just co-signed that. All right, boom.
We know it's some fire somewhere. All right, Never been in handcuffs.
Come on.
But you don't want children to be around me because of a bad influence. All right, let's keep going. So yeah. Gay. And you're always talking about you support the LGBT community and all this bull. But you really don't, because that's the whole purpose why you say you don't want the kids around me, I'm assuming, because that's a bad influence. Whatever they are, they're going to be regardless of me. I grew up with a mom and a daddy, a mom and a stepdaddy, but I still turned out how I am. They grew up with a whore, an asshole, a narcissist, and a failure. And they're going to be who they're going to be. Hopefully, you won't influence them. Because when I looked at the two and compared the two, to me, the one looks better than the other.
Come on.
What y'all think? Let me flip this thing around. Now I'm gonna be arrogant. One look better than the other. Even at 53 in December, that little thing about 41, wearing them children clothes, looking a mess. So I look better on paper and in person. Take that. So when you don't want kids to be around me, think about this right here. I want you to think about that every time you got a problem with influence. And then you check my record with my nieces and nephews, not your children, my other nieces and nephews.
Yo.
And let's talk about how successful all of them are and how well they turned out being around me. And they respect me. And when I tell them to do something, even at 30-something years old, they do what I tell them to do because the respect is there. Now, if you want to raise some fools that don't respect adults, that's on you. But they can't be around me. Because when I tell a child to do something, whoever it is, niece, nephew, cousin, somebody across the street, they're going to do what I ask them to do because it would never be something that'll hurt them. Unlike what you've done to hurt them. Destroy a marriage. Destroy a home.
Mm-hmm.
I can just keep going, but I ain't going to do it because I got to get up at 4 a.m. I got to go to the gym. Anyway. And let me say this. Let me put this thing back on me. If you say something trying to be a smart ass, I'm going to let you know I know people from the north, the south, the east, and the west. I've been in this thing for about 30-something years. I'm going to pull out every video and every picture that I got that concerns you in the situations that you've been in. Why you're so concerned and got a problem with gay people. I think I know why you got a problem with gay people. I think I know. I'll just show it next time. So anyway, you guys, y'all have a good night. Maybe I can go to sleep now and get some rest because I let her ass mess up my whole night. I'm normally asleep by 9:30. Anyway.
Boom. Y'all hear that bomb? Did y'all hear Marcus? He said he got people in the north, south, east, and west. And if Martel respond and say anything, he gonna pull out videos and pictures, and he gonna put his ass on blast. Now, when Martel saw him again, which was at the business expo, Martel walked up to Marcus and put his hand out to shake his hand like he wanted a truce. And Marcus looked at him like, "Yeah, bitch, you better." Let's play it again, because he warned his ass. Let me play it one more time. Martel, why you talking that shit? Marcus let you know, bitch. And I told y'all, Mel was holding on to some shit too. And you know, Mel and Marcus talk. So if Marcus said he got some pictures and videos to out Martel, and Tasha coming out saying that Martel like boys in school, and it is all over Huntsville, somebody else know about it too. And not to say we believe everything that Wanda said, because Wanda said she know a guy that also got some information on Martel. Not saying we believe everything Wanda said, but they do live down there in them backwoods. Everybody can't be lying about the shit. I'm put my cards on Marcus though. Let me play this one more time.
I got that concerns you in the situation.
Hold on, let's back it up a little bit more.
If you say something trying to be a smart ass, I'm gonna let you know I know people from the north, the south, the east, and the west. I've been in this thing for about 30-something years. I'm gonna pull out every video and every picture that I got that concerns you in the situations that you've been in. Why you so concerned and got a problem with gay people? I think I know why you got a problem with gay people. I think I know. I'll just show it next time. So anyway, you guys, y'all have a good night.
Boom.
Maybe I can go to sleep now and get some rest because I let her ass mess up my whole night. I'm normally asleep by 9:30.
That's all we needed. I knew I was gonna find a video. Shout out to what's happening. And let's not forget that Arionne herself also came out and said Martel like men. I mean, shit. Who's lying? I'm just saying. At this point, who's lying? Arionne said it. Mel said he was soft. Marcus just said if Martel say anything else that he gonna expose him, and Martel ain't said shit, he didn't clap back at Marcus. Tasha done said Martel like boys from school. And then Wanda said she knew a guy that was messing with Martel as well. She said that in when she was on one of her lives in her car. I remember that shit. Don't make me dig it up, because I'll find that shit. I ain't gonna be called no damn lie. What y'all think about this? Okay. Y'all said, let's see it, carry. Y'all got to work me tonight now. I got to go. What time is it? 7:20? I gotta go. But I hope you guys like this video, because, baby, I had to pull that. I had to pull that. Okay. Y'all please like the video though, okay? Because this was some tee-hee-hee, okay? Baby, I got to go cool down after that, okay? I might have to take a cold shower after that one. But Martel, you might want to tread lightly, okay? Because, hey, the people are talking and they talking about you, okay? Yeah, but let's get on out of here, okay? Love you guys down. I hope you guys have a wonderful night. Sleep well. I will see you guys tomorrow. I may have to push Car Chronicles back slightly, okay? I don't know yet. I have to let y'all know because I do have something that I do have to take care of in the morning, all right? But yeah, y'all please don't forget again, hit that like button. To my mods, thank y'all. Scorpion Miss, Sweet Essence, Rose Armstead, True TV Podcast, KBR, and Tyra. Thank you guys so much. Y'all know I love y'all down. And to all the content creators that stopped by here, Schoolboy, if you're here, thanks for being here. Sunny Days, Simple Mind Family TV, Purple Unicorn, and Stu Queen B, Just a T, please. Miss Dee, Deary Talk Show. If there's any more, please let me know. Drop it down in the chat so I know that you're here so I can acknowledge you. Y'all say Sunny Days. Thank you so much, Sunny Days. Stu Queen B, I see you, love. I see you. Thanks for being here. Okay, if y'all enjoyed the commentary, please don't forget to tap on that like. Denitra Speaks, I see you, dear. Denitra J Speaks, thanks for being here, okay? Anybody else? Anybody else? All right, let's jam on out of here. Love you guys down. Let's go. Bye.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, or the highway. And in the driveway is a nice range. Cause I grind through the climb, I invite pain. You'll never hear me, bitch, nah, I don't complain. Just gotta flip the switch and you can go and obtain anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the key ingredient, it's belief. They'll deceive with the negativity, but I just slide right by that energy. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go. You got a mind, but even that could change. You could flip the gray matter like some batter in your brain. That's why I say, fake it till you make it A. And if you play that game, then you just might make a change. Rearrange all the bad to okay. Take the worst thoughts saying, turn them to a game. Take the best thoughts saying, put them on display. On repeat in your brain till you're feeling no more pain. Never slow yourself down, you can do some more. Push past all the pain and you'll find a door. Open it up and finally explore everything that you thought you could never do before. And even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go.